What is going on, guys? My name is Shane for Games, and today we'll be playing a demo called Space Pirates and Zombies 2 in VR. So this game looked really cool. I'm not quite sure what it all entails, but I was just reading this and it said it was very early beta and it's a very raw state, so you might get sick. There was some nausea options that I was talking about, and he told me to sit down, but I think I'm just going to plant my feet and keep it open. And it's very loud. But yeah, so let's start. I don't know. We'll just, I couldn't, it wouldn't let me change my name. How synergies work. We're gonna try it out. We might die. Difficulty level. We'll do that. If you find the game too easy, you can change the difficulty in the options menu. So let's just start off on this difficulty. Oh, that's tripping. Can you guys see that?
Element 126, resin. Res. It was the answer to everything. A transmutable element with the power to unlock the secrets of the universe. It gifted humanity everything there was to know about space-time and how to enslave it.
Oh, this looks really
Res
good.
triggered an explosion of technological advancement. Mankind spread to the far reaches of the galaxy, growing exponentially in numbers, along with the reliance on Res. The United Terran Alliance was founded to control the countless population. Eventually, they sought to ration the use of Res.
Dude, this looks legit.
As
I can totally
Res
see how it feels
supplies
nauseating, though.
thinned, conflict arose. An epidemic of fortune-seeking miners forced their way to the galactic core, where resin was most abundant. Eventually, the primary Res source was discovered. All Res stemmed from a sinister and timeless energy being, a being awakened by the use of Res. They had sprung an ancient and recursive trap, Res being the bait no budding civilization could possibly ignore. Corruption spilled outward into the stars, twisting the biological matrix of all it touched, integrating it into machines. Mankind's own technology, their own dead, had begun to turn against them. For years they struggled to survive against a flood of abominated metal and flesh. Billions were lost to the infection, only further feeding the expanding corruption. In spite of hopeless obliteration, the very fabric of life itself arose to fight the dark entity. As a race, humanity came together for a single purpose. In some twisted way, they had found peace. Peace, however, does not last. People fell back into their self-minded ways. Humanity turned inward in a scramble for the remaining Res, which now could no longer be renewed. As the UTA lost its control over the galaxy, they collapsed the entire Warpgate network beyond any hope of salvage. Human ingenuity, it turns out, knows no captivity. A resin-based drive was developed, allowing more direct travel anywhere in the galaxy. The Void was reborn as a wild, untapped, and lawless frontier. As years pass, piracy and skirmish battles rage. Precious Res the prize. Raw worlds are recklessly colonized and disputed by legions of makeshift starships. An entire ecology of nomadic drifters emerged, endlessly recycling the wrecks of constant war. All the while, the nearly forgotten saviors of the galaxy tirelessly struggle to exterminate the last remnants of the infection.
That's a heck of a background story, dude. That's awesome. Oh, is this my ship?
It seems like, yet again, you dimwits have flown
This
my
is awesome.
ship
It's got voice
headlong
acting
into
and
an
everything.
infested region. That is the third time this week. 6 million forms of communication, and I'm yet to find one that can articulate how moronic you fools are. Computer, power up the weapons and shield emitters. The doctor is in.
I probably should have watched the tutorial. Move C controller. Oh, what? How does this work? Oh god! This just like took a turn, man. How do I get closer? Rotate. We're so dead. Am I doing it? Am I doing the thing?
Super kill.
Super kill. Shoot him! Whoa! We've got incoming! I think I'm dying. Oh, we can like steer this thing. Oh! I can totally drive this. Ah! Dude, this is bad. Forward. Oh! Am I dead? That's so dead. Who shoots? Oh my god! Am I even alive right now?
Mega kill.
Mega kill, alright. What is that? I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm totally dead. That thing just... that thing went like that! It was fast, I didn't know what was going on. There's apparently
The void. Level 13 is truly the bane of my existence.
Was that a...
Carl, seriously? Do you realise
Oh, that was a
crew
game?
members suffocated on the lower decks because you routed power from life support to play stupid video games?
Silence, imbecile. They gave their lives for the greater good. A scientific mind must stay active, or it would wither and wrinkle. I'll boil any ocean. I'll irradiate a whole litter of Narlakian pups. I'll divide by 0 if I have to.
I told you he'd cause trouble if you leave him to his own whim. Those implants can really make a man sick in the melon. Elsa, he is a liability if we keep him on board.
Please refrain from sneaking up on another living creature like that. Do you not realize the horror people have to endure every time they look at your
Oh,
face?
snap.
You are fortunate I did not inadvertently dismember you in a panic-induced frenzy.
Everyone, shut up! To the bridge, right now. Anyone not here in 30 seconds is getting vented into space.
Darn.
Well, I'm glad to see everyone was able to get up at the crack of noon to work towards sustaining our survival. Let me present to you all the garbage dump we'll be sifting through this afternoon. Yes, most of this is useless junk. Yes, this is utterly pathetic, but what choice do we have?
This ain't no way to treat this here metal mother. The lady deserves better. Let me be snapping on something fresh. He might not be the best candidate to operate the tractor prototype. Keep in mind that Carl built this thing, so it goes without saying that it's dangerous. I'd hate to have come all this way just to have Mackenzie rip us apart like a rabid chimp with Carl's untested toys. You know how those two can be.
I don't really care who does what, but we need to jump on this opportunity to expand the mothership. That cool module will give us some elbow room, while those wings will give us some much-needed firepower. Let's get those modules fitted so we don't have to listen to each other breathe anymore.
Please pay close attention to the moving picture feature film show. You will be subjected to standardized testing following this demonstration.
Okay, so the mothership is a modular starship. Take this ship apart and reassemble it to fit your needs. Use cores to increase the frame size of your mothership. Cores have stats that will boost the ship's speed, shields, health, and maneuverability. Attach wing, nose, and engine parts to your frame. Wing, nose... Okay. Remove part, hold to see controller. Okay. Tractor. Tractor cores. Some cores are used to expand the size of your mothership's frame. They do not provide passive marks to hold on your ship's direction. How do I... zoom in. I want to like rotate it. Oh, I guess we just put it right there. Is that our ship?
What exactly do you think you're doing? Stop leaning on that overhead projection like a crutch. This isn't some archaic, top-down space shooter we're playing here. This is real, brutal, kitten-eating life we're talking about. Join the rest of us down here in reality.
Top-down view is better suited for ship construction and high-level awareness. The third-person view is better suited for manual combat. Camera. Oh!
Our omnilithium capacitor is now tapped out.
This game
I
is
have devised a
in-depth.
method to simply eject the spent cell while fabricating a new one out of surrounding space dust. Do not ask me how it works, or why it makes sense. All that you need to know is that you will be unable to fire the ship's weapons while the new cell is being installed.
It's always reloading.
Alright, I'm bringing the weapons online. If that is indeed what you want to call this garbage. Let's blast open some of these containers. Maybe we can find something to eat that won't make our hair fall out.
I have decided that it would be best if basic resource towing was left up to the ship's computer. These items are too fragile to be handled by Neanderthals. It brought me great pain to watch you struggle with the tractor beam.
What am I doing? Oh, does it shoot rockets? Oh, okay. Oh, so we control the ship with the left hand. So I think we got it.
Please assimilate and perform the following diagnostic
looks
tests
weird.
on the kinetic shield system. Your life and my hull may depend upon it.
Alright, so shields charge. Can I zoom in? Which is over here? Shields up. What does it want me to do? Oh, boost shields. Shields boosted.
All modern space-capable engines come equipped with special regenerating boost capacitors. Please practice making rocket go fast now.
Rocket go fast now. Boost engines.
I have to say I'm impressed. You're all able to lace this thing back together without eating each other. The only thing that remains is to test the res drive. Mackenzie, start the pre-flight procedure.
From scotch and caviar to beers and tears, how is it that Jameson is the only other one with ambition to dig out of this dung heap? Just cook those bloody engines up and lay in a course for somewhere that isn't here. Please.
C controller. 2-star map.
Welcome to the Super Ultra Star Map 9000. This holographic interface will allow you to scan all known galactic entities, plot mothership destinations, and communicate with other ships and starbases. Please practice untethered exploration now. Game saved.
Game saved. Wow. There's a lot going on. So does they want me to go over here? Explore. Time moves on when you move. Move to... Oh, so these are like objectives?
All right, we're mobile. If you are all thoroughly satisfied, we can finally get on with it. We still have stickies out there, not to mention a laundry list of equipment we need before we can do anything about them. Time is of the essence, and we've wasted so much of it already.
As anxious as I am to find a so-called sticky, we have not encountered one for many cycles. The ship does not yet have a nacelle to stand on. Therefore, we need to scout more easy opportunities to exploit.
So, all of these are different planets and stuff to go to, dude. It's so crazy. This looks like lost other ships. Community, maybe? Home planet? No signal. This looks like a great place to call home and raise a family. Get pre-approved your mortgage financing today. Okay? I can't build it though. You must be awarded the privilege to build a starbase.
Now that we are finally underway, let me remind you that you cannot simply urinate in the corner and proclaim you are the alpha meat husk. You are a minuscule fish in an otherwise colossal ocean of galactic proportions. Unless you wish to be dead before breakfast, read the advisory overlays I have painstakingly programmed for your survival. Do not just click past them and complain on the galactic forums that you did not get the memo. Ignorance will not be excused.
It's like the
Read
developer saying,
or die.
I told you how to do it. Now, if you
Please
didn't want to listen,
familiarize
then it's your
yourself with
fault.
the star map command functions. If you do not assimilate this information now, it will be waiting for you at dinner time.
Dang. There's tons. There's lore, captain info, faction info, engine mode, res burn, inventory, and assemble ship. Time moves only when you move. Alright, let's just move to the next one.
Signal detected.
The far reach. So do I need to like... This problem with this building is an enormous structure that wraps around the entirety of a star is that it can make a huge mess when that star decides to have a stroke and blow up. Automated drones now comb these colossal scrap fields, collecting anything worth salvaging. Maybe move to this? Pillage what this location has currently harvested.
Area exhausted.
So we got more. Oh, so there's lots of different things. There's Richter. Let's explore more. It's a huge map, man.
Okay, I'm calling it. We need to shift our focus back to more pressing needs. Everyone on board is expected to understand that the mothership takes priority over everything, including our very lives. To that effect, Mother needs to be fed. If we can't find what she needs, we die along with her. If we cannot trade for what we need, we'll have to take it by force. As cruel as it is, that's just life.
I see fit to enlighten everyone that every action on board consumes something. Don't let these critical supplies run dry. I've gone to the effort of labeling all viable extraction points, as well as indicating when they are ready for harvest. I have also color-coded human selfishness, so you are aware if any other faction claims ownership of these areas.
Gosh, this game has so much stuff going on. So I can stop it because find goons, find res, find scrap. Scrap, res, ore.
If we tune our warp frequency just right, we can sometimes pick up residual data transmissions bouncing around the old warp network. Though the gates are smashed beyond repair, some seem to be able to hang on to those low-density data packets like a ghostly reminder of our past.
Find lore to mine. Every lore point you scan will give you goodies. Alright, let's go there. Scan. You can discover your room and scan to view its secrets or file for later viewing.
Pillaging successful.
Oh, that's awesome.
While I don't even trust my own office chair these days, let me be the first to admit that we can't survive out here without the help of others. We should consider trading goods and supplies with people, rather than trading insults and bullets. If a hostile confrontation cannot be avoided, then we should consider taking off. We don't have to fight every lemon that looks at us the wrong way.
Okay. Level 7, markup in transit threat 13. Increase relationship by lining their pockets with resources and loot. See all kinds of information about this captain, including what he had for lunch.
In an effort to curb interplanetary diseases,
Okay.
just about all
There's
our
so
trading
much
goods
going
now
on in
have
this
to go
game.
through this hands-off filtered interface. Nobody can stab you in the back or shoot you in the face using an interface like this. Just configure the deal, and the autoloaders should take care of the rest. In an effort...
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't want to give him all of it. Let's just give him like 50. Is he a friend? Well, that's great. The game had crashed, and so when I hit continue, it hadn't saved, so all of what I just did is gone. Alright, we made it back to this point, where it crashed last time, so it wanted me to get a next ship. What is he doing? Attack target, C controller.
Engaging.
So we did all the different
Alright,
stuff. There we
that's
go.
not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's try something a bit bigger.
What do you got in mind? Target asteroid?
Engaging.
Yeah, we can shoot these little things. Can I go forward? Oh, wait. Oh, we're piloting this little guy. Okay, everyone attack this guy.
Target locked. Obliterating.
This dude's so hard to steer. Like this. So can I go back to... No. I don't remember how to... I don't remember how to switch targets. Like that big ship. Oh, we blew it up.
We have sufficiently asserted ourselves over this inanimate material. Surely we must be done with these mindless examinations of competence by now.
Carl, you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag.
Carl.
These drills just might save your life someday. You'd be wise to put this inanimate material to use before trying your luck
Saturn
on
got an
something that
upgrade.
can shoot back.
Practice command and control system, asteroids and space jump. Leave the area when you are ready. Got it. Alright, I want to... No, let's not go there yet. More buttons. Next ship. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is the ship I want. So I can tell the ship to attack that. That's crazy. And you can shoot the individual little pieces too. Probably like using up a bunch of resources. So oh, okay, so it has a weak point. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, go to start map. I guess that was my tutorial. There are a lot of people. go to this wreckage.
Now that we have strike craft of our own, we should learn how to fight against them. It's a big galaxy, and we're not original.
Yeah, it's a freaking huge galaxy.
We should be able to locate a border raid to have our way with. They should be no match for the combined force of our mothership and strike craft.
Okay. So
Game saved.
So the game finally saved.
Origin successful.
Get some more people. So we have lots of res. What is that? Interrupted. Hostile. You know what, dude?
You can never reason with a bandit. In fact, I don't think they even understand a basic language. They pretty much stomp around, raping and pillaging anything that moves. Having one foot in the grave already, most of them are little threat to us. That said, I've heard rumors of colossal bandit ships more times than I can ignore. Trash pile or otherwise, we should respect and acknowledge their potential threat before we look for trouble with these potato-brained psychos.
Potato brain.
I'm gonna drink the marrow from your bones!
Drink the marrow from our bones.
I'd love to have you for dinner.
Fight high threat. Is harvesting threat level 11. It says he's level 3. Fight high threat.
I'm gonna paint the ship's hull with your blood.
Okay, I think we're going to fight.
I try not to start fights I can't win, but everyone makes mistakes.
Uh-oh.
It's not beneath me to use one of those silly failgates if the situation should call for it. Just remember, we're going to have to dump some cargo and leave our strike craft behind if we do so.
Where's the fail gate? Alright, this might be the end. What is that? I don't know. Approach a fail gate if you wish to flee a combat encounter. Retreating through a fail gate will cause the ship to lose much. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let's go. We're not retreating.
Position holding.
Oh gosh!
Shields offline.
Blue shields!
Target locked. Uploading.
What did I do wrong? Oh no. Oh no! Am I dying? Aw, crud, dude. What happened?
Not accepting new applicants in this time.
I don't even know how much he was dead. This guy had... Let's load last save. I didn't think it would be that thing. It said he was level 3, then it said he was high threat. Mining up. Let's go to this. Ignore that. There is an illegal mining operation here. There is certainly some res nearby, but the area is likely to be defended. You will suffer no negative repercussions if you decide to invite yourself to the party. It's a solo encounter? Okay.
We may have a galaxy-wide shortage of res, but we certainly don't have a shortage of poor saps combing the void looking for more. All the potent res fields have been catalogued, yet every so often someone finds an oasis of the stuff. It's not exactly legal to be harvesting it without the proper drilling equipment, but who's enforcing that? Exactly. We might as well drop in and take our pound of flesh too.
Collective rock. If you transfer with these crates, your alert level will increase in the other prospectors here have collected res into cargo crates. If you tamper with those crates, your alert level will increase and they will attack you. You are free to leave the mining op at any time providing there are no hostile ships present. What happens at a mining op stays at a mining op. Relations are not affected by your actions. So... we don't know what it looks like, but if it's already in a crate, don't touch it? You're free to harvest from surrounding asteroids, but res-rich asteroids are rare and difficult to spot amongst the worthless rocks. The other prospectors here have collected res into cargo crates. So, like those. Those are good ones. Okay. So let's go over here.
Engaging.
Okay. This is what lets us teleport around.
Relay point designated. Target locked. Obliterated.
Lots of res. Okay, so what happened? That happened last time. Where this thing goes out and it recharges. That happened last time. I don't know.
Target locked. Obliterated.
Alright, so we got res. Can't tell if this is one of those rocks. Can you imagine, like, flying around here? Is that these places are literally this big.
Target locked. Obliterated.
Gosh dang it.
Engagement.
Okay, so we got lots of res. So let's go back to Star Map. So we got a bunch of resources out of that.
Oh,
Finally.
yeah. Back by popular demand.
You can see
for
how
more
much
scheduled
I
combat
scanned
drills.
the map.
Now that we have some decent weapons, let's cut our teeth on a live fire exercise. As in, we'll be shooting at living things. Now, before you get your long johns in a bunch, listen. We're simply gonna rub out a few bandits. I'm gonna find a suitable target, and we're gonna find out what this ship is made of.
I could have sworn I was captain of this ship yesterday. This has got to be the last examination. You do remember we saved the entire galaxy, don't you?
If there is one thing I've learned about people, is that they have infinite ambition to do as little as possible. Your brain might be a muscle, but so is your trigger finger. If you don't practice, your trigger finger might forget all the things it once knew.
What?
Find a bandit, kill that
whatever.
bandit.
Let's just
Do
get
it in
this
the
over
faction
with.
to earn some
I don't
faction
like to get too
relations.
many
Make
murders in my
friends by
inbox.
helping other captains kill bandits. So we gotta
Game
find
saved.
we gotta find a bandit. Maybe in. I thought the bandits.
Howdy.
These are bandits. Bandits are the one that's got the little red thing around them.
Hey, classy.
Oh dang, they died. I need a bandit, dude. There's a bandit.
I'm trying to want to eat your brains.
We're at 12. Oh, here's one right here.
We're not accepting new applicants at this time. Nice space. Go ahead, run. It only makes it more fun to chase
Okay, we
you.
might die again. We have an upgraded ship this time.
Okay, point,
Point,
shoot, kill. And don't look down the business end of the boomstick. You got that? If you don't, I'll get you a life jacket for the next time you use the toilet.
Alright.
Target locked. Obliterated.
Full steam ahead. What up? Ah! I thought we were gonna die. Attack that ship. Oh, we go get this. Go! Alright, so now, attack that ship. Did he die? Oh, maybe he did die. I don't know, this ship right here is about to go and beat it. I don't know if I'm doing it good. Alright, so now, destroy this ship.
Target locked.
Dude, that ship right there, oh dude, it was so done.
Okay, we've blown something up. Jameson, did you get your fix? Don't even answer that. And don't give us any homework assignments either. Let's just pack it up. I have a bug up my aft to maybe, you know, save the bloody universe. Do we think we can squeak that into our busy grade school schedule?
Look at all this here stuff all tossed about the void like toilet paper in the wind. As much as I want to stuff the metal mother full of treasure, the space inside is always smaller than the shell outside. Go figure.
After battle, there are usually some ship parts left behind. You may use the tractor beam to reassemble your detached ship parts in combat. However, all of your own parts will be automatically recovered when you leave the area. You'll have an opportunity to collect the 4 highest value items upon leaving the area. The remaining items will appear as wreckage on the star map, where other captains have an opportunity to loot from it. You can loot wrecks even after you are not.
Nice, thank you.
Hey, don't you take that. Are those all the pieces? Alright, I don't know where he's going, but I'm gonna follow him. What is that? Like, I don't know. I think what they're talking about is those 4 pieces. Oh gosh. Did I do bad? So what is this? Shields. Okay, I didn't know that. So these are other things. I'm really confused at what some of this stuff is. Like, what is this thing? No! Okay. I'm not really sure what this is. Well, I think this is someone else's thing, so we will leave, and I think we killed that. What are we doing? Take all? Level up!
I have already willingly and graciously volunteered to do all the real work aboard this ship. All that is required from you is to simply select a button and press it.
Armor.
Just do not press it too hard.
And shield boost power pole. Shut more resistance from wrecked shields per sweep. From breaking off while reinforcing your subcores. Let's do armor maybe? Too few cores. Arena. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this video here. I am so surprised. Is there a way to save this? War, part catalog, captain info. It might have just went ahead and saved. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, I've been standing for so long. And I actually had some trouble filming this one is because it was like the game itself crashed, and so it was like texture map failed or whatever, and I know it's not my notes brother. So I'm not really sure what happened with that. It is just a demo, so something could have just went haywire with the resource or something like that. But this game was really fun. It's very in-depth, and it's actually more fun to just go around and explore and capture resources, and then I guess slowly maybe be able to help like a certain faction, and then be able to try and take over the galaxy or the map or this new void frontier or whatever. I really like this game, even though that wasn't demo. You can see that I did probably like a third of the map just going around. In that one mission I bought that really expensive, it was like a engine or core or something like that. I ended up spending like all my money on it, and I didn't realize what I was doing because I didn't know. I thought the objective was just to buy like one upgrade part, and then it was like, oh, okay, you upgrade your ship, and then you know over time you get other things. But that was not the case for this one. So it ended up being I had to buy 4 parts, so I needed to go around and get scavenger, and so I just went around and picked up a bunch of lore, and actually, you know, you can level up and you get new parts for your shield, your ship. And then you can have different things. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this game, and I think it's very in depth as far as like, oh, okay, this gives you a little more engine speed, this gives you a little bit more, you know, you might. So like I had the core and I lost the gun, but now that I had the auto turrets on the side that I bought to replace it, and I don't even know if there's like a thing where if you buy so much of a certain faction, you might make more higher relation to that faction because you know you're wearing their parts of their ship that look like their ship, and not just, you know, some generic or the red team. You know, I bought the orange defender pieces or whatever. But there's a lot going on in this game, and there's so much. I had no idea what that video turned out like. Props to you if you made it this far. I probably filmed it for a couple hours and just doing different things, kind of going around exploring, trying to learn. There's a lot of talking going on, so I didn't talk a lot. The story at the beginning was really awesome. But I'm going to stop rambling on, guys. This is Space Pirates against Zombies. I'm not really sure what the zombies are. Isn't it? It's zombies, right? Oh well. Anyway, guys, my name is TheFatRat. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep on playing.